Saturday morning, so that means it's time to spend some time with Mr. Monday Night, Keith Bulluck. Keith, it's good to see you.
Great to see you.
We're getting ready to head to Miami, and I want to ask you about these players' mindsets right now. Getting over a tough loss last week and moving on to a game this week, what is the appropriate amount of moving on and forgetting that last game and kind of letting it sting and motivate you going into the next game?
Well, unfortunately, we're taught to have a short memory. You play the game on Sunday, you lick your wounds on Monday, you watch the film, you make sure that you understand where you went wrong and how you get better the next game, and then you move on to the next game. And the thing I loved about the NFL is each week was a different game, and each week was a different opponent, and each week was another time to go out there and prove yourself as a team or as an individual. So I think that's the best medicine, is to get out there and play another game.
How early is too early in the season to start paying attention to things like division rankings?
It's too early, I would say, right now for sure. Definitely in October, it's too early. Not too many teams have played, we're going into week 5. So I say once December comes, right after Thanksgiving, you kind of start, conference checking and record checking. But right now, you just keep playing ahead. You look at this first 4 games as the first quarter, and then you move on to the second quarter in the month of October.
Right now, the Kansas City Chiefs are the only team in the NFL that are undefeated at 4-0. Do you think that that's going to last? How long can they sustain that?
The furthest I've seen it sustained was 18 games, and New England fell to the Giants in the Super Bowl. So I've been on a run of 10-0, and that was a great run. But each game gets harder the longer you go undefeated. It can go as long as they can keep the momentum going and keep playing well as a team. I think as fans, I just like to sit back and enjoy watching them play good football.
All right, well, we will have some good football in Miami tomorrow. Kickoff for that game against the Dolphins is at noon. For Keith Bulluck, I'm Amie Wells, and this is Saturday Morning with Mr. Monday Night.